Welcome to the sportiest stream. Hopefully all are doing well here as we are back tonight. As you said, it wouldn't take too long. Because after last year's Flight sweeping got Goody Downfall, now Zenith Gaming and Team EVO Fatal. Should be a very, very fun series here as an ATS Apex Cup match with playoff implications. Zenith Gaming are 2-2, Team EVO Fatal are 3-2, as thank you for the follow, Jabby AK. I'm in time to watch some Rocket League action tonight. Again, Zenith Gaming 2-2, EVO Fatal are 3-2. In the last 2 weeks, Zenith Gaming are 0-2 in matches they have been on a bit of a losing streak for Team EVO Fatal. Not been much better. They have been, I think, they've been on a losing streak as well. They've lost their last 2 matches, although they did win their +1 match very recently, so pretty happy with that result. But yeah, both these teams had a really good start to their season. Zenith Gaming having beaten Vortex Pulse, as well as Cookie Crew. EVO Fatal having won in the first 2 weeks over Affinity Sapphire and Vortex Esports Pulse. But since then, again, they have struggled to the top teams. They're both very close in that playoff bracket in qualifying. The main event, the auto qualification, not unlikely. EVO Fatal and Zenith Gaming can still make it. Basically have to win from here on out. No easy feat to do, but definitely very doable. What is more important, though, is just making it to the playoffs in general. Team EVO Fatal right now, in their group of 6 teams, are considered the 3rd best team at the number 3 seed. Zenith Gaming are number 4, right behind them, due to the fact that they've played 1 less series. So this series could potentially determine could have some huge implications in determining who's going to be in that top 3 going into that final bracket, going into, I guess, the wild card or that final bracket. For now, again, a big match. It's insanely important to win these kind of matches. Next Cup, and it's very, very high pace at this point as Team EVO has done pretty well in these tournaments. Actually, I think Leopard was on Team EVO Academy. Yeah, he was on Team EVO Academy the season before this in the Apex Cup. First time we ever did it. Along with Risky, Retro, Philly, and Seth Palm, a very good roster. Roster, in fact, that actually made it to the top 4. Only to lose the eventual winners in ODU Monarch Silver. This season, though, on EVO Fatal, he's had a little less success. Although him and Risky have teamed up, their roster has undergone some changes with Pallets having been on that roster, but adding in, more importantly, Mquist and Crazy Jeffy for Zenith Gaming actually made a change recently to their roster, as well adding in Bird, complete their roster as Inertia, Logan, 6, Evan, and Bird. It's their first time in the Apex Cup. Should be interesting to see how Bird will do if he's replaced Kizvi, but we'll see if he even does play here tonight. But for now, a match that has playoff implications. Team EVO Fatal and Risky hoping to make another good run to that final bracket. Season is a lot tougher, though, to make it to the top. There's some very, very good teams. Everyone like Incorrect White, for instance, the number 1 team in this group, Affinity Sapphire. It's also currently 4-2 on their record. In other groups, there's some pretty scary opponents, like Team EVO Bravado with her Wet Jets, Slitherwifts, all doing really, really well. Even Lotus 8 Nirvana this season playing well. Martian's Minions have had a historically impressive run in Group B as the number 1 team. They're in a very, very difficult group to actually get out of. Both these teams, though, in Group C, another, again, tough group here with top-seeded team out of this group being Incorrect White at a 4-2 record. So really, there's a lot of fighting in these top spots to get into the playoffs. There's a lot of teams that could still have not qualified for it. In fact, I don't know if any of these teams have really been able to qualify for it. This match, if EVO Fatal can win it, really does keep Zenith Gaming out of the running. They'd be at 2-3. They'd have to win all their matches that they have going up for future and end off with a 4-3 record, which is not great and not a guarantee into making it to that final bracket. But there being 6 teams in total in this group, although, you know, again, it also just leaves them in a tough position because for Zenith Gaming, their final match of the season against Midwest Mafia Storm Syndicate and Incorrect White. So Incorrect White's going to be a very tough match for them. West Mafia, also not a very easy match. It's another team in Group D that is also fighting for their playoff spots, currently at a 4-1 record. Battle over there, very heavy. all the teams still fighting in for these playoff spots. But again, reminder, this is a best of 5. It is still the regular season here. But it's going to be a high action week 5, our second to last week of action. Teams all know that every single match matters to them and to their placement. You gotta do well to in the Apex Cup to get in that wild card in the very least. You gotta be in the top half of your group. There's no gimme in this final to getting into the. There's no gimme to getting even into the wild card at this point in the season with a lot of teams competing. This is again a huge match. Playoff implication as Leopard, Quantec, and Palts have joined in for EVO Fatal. They've been on the stream a lot recently. It was always good to see them once again. Zenith Gaming should be here as well. They've got, again, the roster I expect them to play with tonight is probably going to be Inertia, 6, and I think Logan. I think it's Inertia, Logan, and 6 we're playing tonight. Oh, sorry, it's actually going to be Nevin, Inertia, and 6, by the looks of it. Nevin actually is usually their sub. He's also their manager. Playing with Inertia and 6, so Logan not able to make it tonight by the looks of it. As again, we'll get these teams going on in just a moment. Zenith Gaming, the one that has to prove a lot here. Team EVO Fatal, though, have not been able to win on the stream very often. This will be a good time for them to get a win against a team that they really, really need to beat. We will wait on Zenith to join. Obviously, both these teams on org. Zenith Gaming, obviously, of Zenith Gaming. Team EVO Fatal, of Team EVO, who are also our sponsors for this Apex Cup. So, shoutouts to Team EVO. Shoutouts to Seth Palm, who is also one of our directors, for helping us sponsor a prize pool for this event. We're getting closer and closer into those playoff dates. These teams know it. Everybody knows it. They all know just how important these matches are. So the pressure really is on these teams as you get into the end of the season. Because a match like this between teams that are right, hovering right around that edge of the playoff qualification point, every win matters, and especially wins in your own group, because those wins matter even more. Zenith Gaming, again, their last match in this group is against Incorrect White. That is not a match I'd want to put my bets on if I'm Zenith Gaming. Incorrect White have dominated a lot of these teams in this group. They have lost twice, though. They're in a awkward position where outside of the group they haven't been so good, but in their group, Incorrect White has been very, very solid. We saw them sweep Team EVO Fatal earlier this season. They had no issues taking down Team EVO. Again, for Incorrect White, well, their issues have been outside of their group. Again, in their group, they have seen 0 issues. Only loss outside actually been to Whiffer Wet Jets and to Lotus St. Nirvana, which are very, very good teams. So, as these teams have joined in, it's Nevin, 6, and Inertia. Not the Inertia of Midwest Mafia, which is going to be confusing when they play against them. Inertia of Zenith Gaming, the captain for that team, as everybody is in the lobby for this best of 5. By the way, the Apex Cup is GC1, GC2, 3v3 action. So here we go, our best of 5 begins. Zenith Gaming on the blue, Team EVO Fatal on the orange, and a match with playoff implications. While neither of these teams can guarantee their spot in the playoffs with a win here, it does change the circumstances. Zenith Gaming have played one less series and are only one spot behind Team EVO Fatal, but Team EVO Fatal can take the win here. They set themselves up to separate from Zenith, who are trying to shoot them down, but an early goal from Nevin. Again, not usually a starter for the Zenith Gaming side, even though he is the one who communicates with for this team and leads them. Usually their manager, but he is also their sub, and again, having to play with Nevin, not a positive situation for Zenith Gaming, but it'll be one they have to work with here as they look to pull this team together. Team EVO Fatal, and have had issues winning on this stream. They've had many matches on the stream where they have not played well. Gonna hope that this is one of the times where they do play well, as that's open for Leopard, and that's about as easy as it gets there for Team EVO Fatal. I don't think Leopard could believe just how free this was for him. 6 and Inertia just, I don't know what they were doing on the goal line there, but whatever it was, they just gifted Leopard the tie game. And a strange set of circumstances get this series off in a tied manner. But Zenith Gaming, again, trying to pull themselves together. A lot of this is going to be them getting used to Going to work around Nevin. They're used to him. He's, again, been on this roster for quite a long time. He's been on this org for even longer. He's still, they're subbing. Not a player they're used to playing with. Again, usually it would be Logan who joins in, but oh my goodness, Nevin, maybe he should be starting for this team more often. That is a perfect pass downward. And look at Distrust Inertia up there with him. Zenith Gaming believing in each other. And that belief carrying over to a 2-1 lead inside the first minute. Zenith Gaming not afraid, and that's a great way to start things off here against Team EVO Fatal. The EVO Fatal side are a side that if you aren't playing afraid against, they do give up a lot of space. Look at this from Zenith. Double tap! Oh, Inertia! Another one in! And this one's spectacular! Zenith Gaming! I mean, look at that read. That is beautiful! And Zenith Gaming keep the scoring going. What a start to Game 1. Zenith Gaming leaving nothing behind. And they're really making Team EVO Fatal second guess themselves here. Nevin stopped by Crontek, but EVO Fatal unable to pick up speed as Zenith Gaming have. Infield, Leopard should be in. It will be a goal back for Team EVO Fatal. And my, this could be a very, very long game here. Fortunately, we don't have any matches after this one, but we could be here for a while, everybody. Team EVO Fatal bringing the response to that back wall for Zenith Gaming. Trying to prove that it is a bit of an issue for them. Simply put, EVO Fatal have not been in any major issues when it comes to just being able to attack that back wall. You know, Zenith Gaming, they're going to be focusing on that, focusing on the demos too. Inertia getting in the way as 6 kept up by Crontek. Pallets. Great first catch, we'll get over 1, but Inertia's there. Contact will still beat. Leopard now going for goal. Great first touch. 1 more to go. Flip reset not made. And 6 will send it out. Pallets. Only as far as Nevin. Contact trying to challenge early here is Team EVO Fatal, but the problem with these early challenges is they give up so much space in between each other that they don't have any way to follow up each other. That chemistry for Team EVO Fatal, for all these players having known each other for so long, it hasn't been there this season. It's been a consistent issue for them that they just don't seem to follow each other up so fast and playing very, very patiently for a team that is down by a goal. Zenith Gaming, again, just taking full use of all the space that they've been given because it's a lot more than most teams are going to give at this level. They can do, though, again, is adapt, and that's what makes Team EVO Fatal somewhat scary at times, that they can make those adjustments. They definitely are a team that can do it as Leopard. Unable to hit the double tap that we saw Inertia hit earlier. Now Pallets. No second touch made, but Crontek will be waiting. EVO Fatal again, just looking to make that pace go. Crontek shot. Saved by Inertia. Leopard, though, kept out. Pallets challenged by 6. And Nevin will send it away. Zenith Gaming upfield again. Crontek able to get the block there as the goals have suddenly stopped in Game 1. The offense, though, has not. Both these teams still playing that same level of ferocity. As Pallets not able to get that touch past 6. EVO Fatal again adapting here. Still trying to send that one to the back wall as Nevin has this out. Second touch will be his. Zenith Gaming waiting on top of this one as Inertia. Leopard will backflip out towards Crontek as a Cooks here, pinch pass. Pallets already there. Leopard in the midfield. What a play! Saved by 6 off the crossbar. And Zenith Gaming keep their lead intact as the passing from EVO Fatal. I mean, you rarely see a Cooks here pinch used as an assist so effectively. And yet we almost saw it there. EVO Fatal, again, such a creative team, are so used to being able to adapt. Zenith Gaming are always going to have to second guess themselves at times because you never know what EVO Fatal is going to bring towards you. Right now, they're not bringing the defense. Nevin, saved by Leopard. Zenith Gaming, looking for another chance. 6 with a redirect. Out in front, it's open for Inertia. Pallets will be there. And no follow-up coming from Zenith Gaming. They'll wait in the midfield instead. 6. Full tank of boost to work with. Flip reset, but won't get very far with it. Team EVO Fatal looking for the answer at the end of Game 1. Contact. Stop by 6. At Pallets. Inertia, great clear away. as Krontek. Lepid has a chance! Off the post! Pallets to score! He's found the net! A Team EVO Fatal! And in game 1 with a tied game. Only one away from taking the lead. This is why I never give up in Rocket League. There's always an opportunity. Overtime. Likely here, but Nevin doesn't want it. Team EVO Fatal don't want it either. Lepid looking to end it on the dribble. Tried to get the dunk on 6. Instead, it will go out to Pallets, and they'll still look for one more. What a flick! Infield! That one saved away. And we do head to OT for game 1. What a scoreline. 3-3. High action from both sides. While Zenith Gaming came off to an early start, taking advantage of the amount of space EVO Fatal have given. EVO Fatal's creativity really helping them here, and that net's open! Pallets ends the overtime quickly! Lepid with the assist off the back wall. Again, it's left uncovered. And Team EVO Fatal taking all of it. Game 1 is theirs. As Zenith Gaming consistently not able to cover their back wall. Again, Team EVO Fatal, they're so good at finding creative plays to beat teams, but they didn't need to be too creative there. All they need to do was be as solid as they could be. Play the consistency, and that's exactly what they did. What a start here in the series. Incredible from both these teams that they would just get off to such a quick start like this. But the match is not over, far from it. That's only game 1. Is Chris in chat saying, how's it going? It's going good, man. Hopefully you're doing well there, Chris. I haven't seen you in a while. You've joined in for a good series, it looks like. This is going to be a close one here. Team EVO Fatal winning game 1, 4-3 scoreline in overtime. With both these teams fully capable of just scoring on each other a ton. This is going to be a shootout of a series, but you know, those are the kind of series that most people love to watch. Those are usually the most exciting series to watch. Well, I'm sure neither of these teams really want this to be this close. It is shaping up to be that way. For a match again with playoff implications, both these teams sitting around the edge of the top 3 where that would qualify for the playoffs. Every game matters, especially games against teams close to you. Zenith Gaming holding the number 4 spot, EVO Fatal holding the number 3 spot. So quite literally, this may determine where the playoff standings land at the end of this week. As this one pinched off the back wall. Inertia. Demo on Pallets as Zenith Gaming trying to break out from the back row, but 6 rotates the wrong way. EVO Fatal had a chance to attack there, but did not take it, and that's a missed opportunity. You don't want to see a lot of those, and especially again a game that has been so high scoring. You need to take every big chance you can get. Simply put, these teams are throwing a lot at each other. If you can get an opening, you have to take it here in this series. Not only that, but if you want to be a top playoff contender, you gotta be able to score when the play calls for it. EVO Fatal. Now take advantage here as the space has opened up for Pallets. We'll get around Nevin as Inertia the only one back. He's got no boost. On the other side is 6, but double commits, and Zenith Gaming quickly trying to get rid of that play, but Lepid up for it. Fake under. It's open. It's Krontek. It's off the post, and Zenith Gaming will see it out. Another chance wasted for Team EVO Fatal. That one even more egregious. The net was open. And the series still has a lot more left in it as Krontek. Nevin will not be able to get through here as Lepid, no shot incoming. This one keeps moving through. Lepid, up his Pallets. Lepid's a follow. Nevin waiting at the back post. Zenith Gaming not leaving it for any reason. I mean, they know how quickly Team EVO Fatal can do it, and you can tell Zenith Gaming a little bit nervous. Simply put, if EVO Fatal is scoring that many goals against them, there's no easy feat to block them out of a lot of chances. As here's a play for Pallets, and that's goal 1. The follow-up will go. Team EVO Fatal taking yet another goal as that touch from Inertia. He was trying to dish it off to that corner, but his car is just a bit too flat to it. And that's EVO Fatal who will take the lead as Chris saying he's in New York, so we have the same time zone. You're right, we do have the same time zone. Well, it's nice to have you joining again, Chris. It's been a while. Hopefully, all has been well for you. As we're going to have some great action in the future, I promise you, on this stream. As Zenith Gaming right now. Trying to find an opening, but Team EVO Fatal looking for a second goal. Really set themselves apart. What a lead. That would be a monstrous 2-goal lead. At least in a series like this where everything's been so close. A 2-goal difference really does make that kind of difference. It really does make the change. There's a bump! Saved by inertia. Team EVO Fatal. Not as demo heavy as Zenith Gaming have been this series, but really not opposed to it. Much more based around team play here for Team EVO Fatal. A team that has a good amount of chemistry. They've all been teammates before. The season has been difficult for this team. Reminder again, this is a EVO Fatal side with Leopard, who made a top 4 run last season, with Risky on his side, who is still, I think, on Team EVO Fatal, but as a sub this season. Again, it just shows you this season is a whole lot tougher than last season. EVO Fatal still trying to weather the storm and get to that final bracket. As long as they keep playing, and improving, they have a very good shot at making top 4 again. But Leopard will send this one away. Krontek able to catch up to it as Leopard again. Inertia almost bumped off as Team EVO Fatal. Pallets, back wall, second touch, not able to connect as still it's Team EVO's ball. Krontek, Inertia. A flick, Nevin is there to get to it, but Pallets, they'll save it out, and Zenith Gaming able to score as much as they did last game. In fact, there's only been 1 goal so far. Make it 2 though. Contact will add another to Team EVO Fatal's tally. The bounce of the back wall felt so harmless, but Nevin did not make contact, and he missed the read completely, and it leaves that open for contact. And EVO Fatal, while they have had issues with some of their chances that they've missed, they have scored on the vast majority of them. Not giving Zenith Gaming all that much of an opening to take against them here. Kind of ironic for a team that usually does play so far apart from each other in rotation. And for Team EVO Fatal, their offensive shooting has definitely sent this game well into their favor. As Nevin trying to get something back for Zenith Gaming. Still time to go here as 6. Easily kept away by contact though, and EVO Fatal's defense holding on for these final seconds. Inertia. Interesting start there with that flip reset, but unable to fool Team EVO Fatal. This time slowly running out. 6 will look for one more, but Leopard will save, and that will end game 2. Team EVO Fatal one away from a 3-0 sweep as they're going to score one more in their own net. It will go for Leopard, but yeah, you can tell Zenith Gaming just going to let this game end. They don't have any reason to keep playing when they're down by 2 goals. As we'll go into game 3 now. Team EVO Fatal one away from a 3-0 sweep. Against a team like this, that is a huge deal. Again, reminder, these 2 teams are right next to each other in the group in terms of seeding. And again, Team EVO Fatal holding that 3rd place spot in their group. Reminder, it is the top 3 teams that all make it to the playoff bracket. The top team itself will advance to the top 8. Next 2 go to the top 16. Sorry, the top 12, aka the wild card. That's the 8 other teams that could not get the top place in the group, but did get 2nd and 3rd. Team EVO Fatal, this win matters a lot to them. It's the same reason why it matters so much for Zenith Gaming. Need to play the best they can here for Zenith, because this could really determine their playoffs in the future. They lose here, essentially they're forced to have to win their next 2 matches. One of which again against Incorrect Dwight, who have been dominating teams in their own group. EVO Fatal going to set themselves apart here from all these other teams, and well, if they can make to the playoff bracket, that's great for them, but not a great start here. 6 will push it in, 8 seconds in the game 3, and it's not a great start there. Leopard needs to know that that 50-50 is going to the midfield. He's challenging from the corner. The only way that challenge would ever work is if it pinches across the field, which even then I don't recommend, because you can't read the pinch so easily. EVO Fatal just making a bad decision. Already down by 1, but quickly Palace trying to get that answer. Contact with 2 demos. Leopard, it with space, gets around Nevin. Pallets got it! Team EVO Fatal! And Palace, he had to rush quickly. He got demoed off the field. But he rushed upfield. Leopard saw him coming. And just great use of that pacing. Pallets keeping his momentum to get through inertia. Team EVO Fatal And trying to make this series quick, even with how close it has been. As a miss from Inertia. Presented a small window of opportunity for Team EVO Fatal, but could not take it here as 6. 50-50, Inertia. Let's get around pallets here. Team EVO Fatal, getting used to that kind of mechanical style. They themselves are a team that has some pretty good mechanics, although a lot of what you're going to see from them, again, is team play, not so much the mechanical side of them. Although, if you've ever seen Palace in contact, you know what these guys can do. Team EVO Fatal just trying to find space to work with. 6. Flip reset. Challenged by Contact. Inertia had to jump early for it there as for the Team EVO side. They're trying to really make a name for themselves. So far this season, Team EVO have been represented mostly by Team EVO Bravado and Team EVO Velocity, who have had very stellar seasons. Team EVO Fatal themselves, they again signed up very early for this tournament, again full of really good players. As well, maybe I said that at the bad time. I don't know how on earth Pallets did that. And remember when I said they were really good players? Oh, that is... He did... That wasn't even going in, that's the crazy part. And somehow Palace still found a way to score. On himself, at least, and that is... Well, I am baffled, to say the very least, that Palace somehow didn't make contact on that. Let's just say good contact on that. EVO Fatal down by 1 as... I'm not going to let this game end soon here, as already a lot of scoring. Feels like it's game 1 all over again. As Team EVO in field 6. He'll cut away, and oh, great play from Inertia in the right position to receive. And Zenith Gaming sneaking behind. It's open for Inertia. And Zenith Gaming. That's a big goal. That's a 2-goal lead. There's still a little over 3 minutes to go. Well, they're not out of the woods. Oh, how often they've been scoring in these kind of games. They got themselves in a perfect position. EVO Fatal need to set themselves up for success. And the passing-based play style, definitely one that can work here for Team EVO, but they've got to be able to keep that consistency. As Nevin, Lepid, oh, another aggressive push from Team EVO that will go against them. As Nevin looking in midfield, Pallets will get this one away, but Team EVO Fatal need to keep ball possession at this point. Still a lot of time left, but you got to use that time well. Then if Gaming to waste out those opportunities, as EVO Fatal again just so heavy to get that ball, so quickly to get out that ball in the defense. I don't really think about what they're doing with it. I want to see a little bit more intention Team EVO Fatal on these clears. Just feels like so often they're clearing when they could just keep the ball, go for the 50, and allow that play to stay close, rather than trying to get rid of it. So it leaves that third player in a position where they are pushing up high for a clear that is almost certainly coming back against them. That means you can't really play the offense you want to if you're Team EVO Fatal. As Pallets, what a dunk! Second touch! Oh, he's missed it! That net's still open, and he'll leave it for Krontek. Lepid, demo! Oh, Lepid needed a score. That net was open, and it was easy, and I just don't know how he missed it. Team EVO Fatal will be kicking themselves. That should have gone in. Lepid goes again. That shot's too high. Still trying his Krontek. That dunk, Lepid turning in on it, says he'll run with no boost. Does keep 2 back as another demo. Pallets, it's open! And unlike Lepid, he will make sure it goes in. Granted, this was a little bit easier of a chance. Krontek still playing aggressive. You heard the demo in the backfield on Inertia. And Team EVO Fatal not giving up on Game 3. To sweep the series, what a huge storyline that would be for them. Then if Gaming trying to shut down Team EVO. Pallets. 50 with Inertia, Krontek will be there as he looks for an infield pass. 6 will not want anything to do with this, as what a great first touch from Lepid. He is very high up, but no guarantee on that flip reset. Doesn't get the second touch as he wants, and instead they gotta look for a new play. Pallets across will stopped on the goal line here as Lepid goes to net himself. Krontek redirect off the crossbar, but that caught everybody from Zenith Gaming frozen. Team EVO Fatal heating up in these final seconds as 6 bumped off Krontek. Able to get through Inertia, but he does keep Team EVO Fatal going on offense. Pallets now pinched. Inertia only no boost in the tank as Lepid keeps this going. And Team EVO forcing Zenith Gaming's rotation to fall apart, to feel that pressure, to feel the stress. Pallets close on, saved by inertia. Leopard in midfield, Krontek unable to get much on this one as a whiff from Pallets. Leopard doesn't challenge series, only giving his team a little opportunity, and he gives inertia the goal. Leopard, another mistake this game. He missed the open net earlier. This time you'd want to see him challenge that. His team has so little time, he can't give the play to inertia. But he does, and he's going to pay for it. Zenith Gaming, another 2-goal lead, but this time so late in the game. You have to think that's enough to win this one. Leopard's always been a player I've been asking questions of ever since he's first appeared in the Apex Cup. Always felt like a player who's been inconsistent at times. Hasn't really always been able to fully prove himself as a Apex Cup player. While he has the capabilities, he just seems to have the lacking here of being that top player that he wants to be, of being the kind of player that we know he can be. Unfortunately for this game, Leopard's going to be not very happy with his performance. It was not a great play from him. Not only did he miss the open net early in this game that really could have helped out Team EVO Fatal, but he also gave up that 4th goal that has guaranteed this game for Zenith Gaming. Team EVO Fatal unable to get a sweep here. Zenith Gaming look en route to look for that reverse sweep. Go into game number 4. These teams continue onward. Zenith Gaming. Reminder: this win would matter as much for them as it does for Team EVO Fatal in terms of playoffs. These teams probably not thinking about that top spot anymore, although both of them have the chance to take it. Mostly they're just thinking about getting into the wild card at least, because that itself is no guarantee. There's teams above and below them that could take it. And with how these teams have played, you can't really count anybody out. Go into game number 4. Zenith Gaming could potentially send the series to game 5. We've been to game 5 a lot this week. This again feels like a series that was set up to go that distance. And every win matters, so even if Zenith Gaming don't exactly take the series, that game differential could still be a true difference maker, because that is the first tiebreaker for teams that are tied for spots on this group. Whoever has that better game differential does take the higher seed, so every little play matters. As a whiff there, and it's a freebie for inertia. Pallets was sitting on the back wall, pre-jumped that shot, thought inertia had a lot more on it, but he backflipped as well. Team EVO Fatal again just making costly errors at bad times. You can tell that they are feeling that pressure. It is causing them distress. Team EVO Fatal is trying to get themselves in a position where they don't have to worry about that pressure. That's not going to happen here in a series this close. Team EVO pushing upfield is Leopard as he'll get the bump on 6. Still, EVO need to find that pass as Pallets. That touch not going to get very far as Nevin on top of it. Contact off the sidewall, no one waiting, and a free clear for Zenith. Leopard not able to reach it. Zenith Gaming not able to keep up on the ball though, but Pressure will win the challenge in the midfield as contact never went, and another whiff from Leopard here. This time though, he's in the safety of his defense, although that one's not going to be so helpful. Zenith Gaming get the ball back from another whiff from Leopard. Pressure's getting to Team EVO Fatal. That reverse sweep really could be on the cards at this point. How awkward it's looked for Team EVO. Zenith Gaming have not been nearly as nervous so far, and you can tell that as well. It's clean, consistent Rocket League from them. Not nearly as many misplays. Team EVO. Another whiff there from Pallets now, and my goodness. As what tier is this? This is called the Apex Cup. This is GC1, GC2. But yeah, these players feeling the pressure. I mean, again, this is a match that has playoff implications. You can't help but feel nervous if you're these players, unfortunately. Those nerves are undoing all the work that Team EVO Fatal have done so far this series. Zenith Gaming, who are up by 2 already. Contact. Leopard. Looking for the goal is Lepid. Stopped by Inertia. Lepid. It's this one to dribble around. Now off the ceiling. Flip reset. Palace to follow. No second touch given away. EVO Fatal still have this one. It's Krontek forces 6 to challenge. Now Lepid, the dunk. Saved by Nevin. Now it's Krontek to keep the ball upfield. 6 is there, but he'll be demoed away. Pallets turns on it. Pinched across as Krontek's waiting. His shot saved out by Inertia. EVO Fatal bringing the offensive style that we have come to get used to on this stream. As Pallets now off the demo. Should have an infield option, but Nevin with another crucial save. EVO. Gonna keep things going here as Nevin again. Inertia. Krontek will stay close, but Team EVO Fatal not able to win these 50s anymore. NF Gaming en route to that reverse sweep, and the momentum, the confidence really has picked up here on Utopia Coliseum. Team EVO just not finding space, but what a pinch! Is that on? It is off the post. Pallets, it's in! Team EVO Fatal will take one back. They've been on a long goal drought. They finally get one they needed. And that pinch caught Inertia completely off guard. Pallets will score. Team EVO Fatal just need to keep things calm. They have what it takes to take this game. Yeah, that's a lot easier said than done. You know where these teams are. And EVO Fatal number 3, the number 3 seed in their group right now. Zenith number 4. We're the top 3 of each group. Will make it to the playoff bracket. So we've got a lot to battle up for here as Lepid and Pallets both jumping in. Krontek. Lepid. That one whiffed by 2. Net's open. Never doesn't have it. And Krontek will score. Team EVO Fatal have found a way, some way to come back. This has been a game of chaos, a game of unpredictability. Credit where credit's due, Team EVO Fatal never gave up on this game. And now they've put themselves in a place where if they can score next, that may be the goal to take the series. Pallets. Back wall, second touch. 6 will be there to stop. Nixing the play. As Krontek. What a first touch. Nevin. Saved by Pallets. As Inertia. Team EVO Fatal just trying to find the room to work with. Nevin's the only one back, but routine saving will still be demoed up by Krontek, though. He has been ruthless on the demos so far and has given Zenith Gaming reasons to be fearful. Without those demos, that defense from Zenith does not play the same way, but that's open! Where was the defense? Zenith Gaming will get another. Team EVO Fatal fell apart. No one there to challenge in time. As this game just continues to have twists and turns. EVO need to score again. What a turn of events that would be if they find another goal in this game. Inertia, though, looking to prevent that. Krontek will take that challenge, and Palace has a shot. He's got the net! Oh, what a block by 6! Follow-up shot! Saved again! 6 is there! Inertia to score! Saved by Krontek! But oh my goodness, EVO Fatal can't believe it! 6 with some of the best saves you'll ever see! Keeping Zenith Gaming in the lead. Pallets wants another clear. Stopped by Inertia. Zenith Gaming letting time tick away. Here comes another. Pallets off the back wall. Pinched across. It will hit the ground and end the game. We go to game 5. Reverse sweep on the cards for Zenith Gaming. We have seen 29 reverse sweeps in best of 5s this for this stream. Could this be number 30? Zenith Gaming have given themselves hope. A double save from 6, though. My goodness. That's kept them in this one for sure. 20 plays have for Zenith Gaming. Now they're only one game away from taking the series. The second to last week of regular season action in the Apex Cup, in a match that may very well determine who goes to playoffs. Zenith Gaming, a chance to reverse sweep if they can end this game off the way they've started every other game near the end of this series. Team EVO Fatal been given 2 chances. This is their last one. They know just how much it matters to them. For a team that has made it to the playoffs, for a team of players that have made it to the playoffs before, with Leopard, who is qualified for the top 4 in a final bracket run. EVO don't want to see that play, and don't want to see their season fade away. Pallets. Contact, not able to get that shot on as we'll be waiting. Inertia with a bump. Nevin's got nets. Oh, a big block from Leopard. He'll be there to keep it off the post. And Team EVO Fatal with a huge save on their side. Contact, set touch, will be up for Pallets. Inertia blocking as the defense stands tall. Team EVO being bullied by 6, but space not given to Zenith Gaming. Team EVO, another heavy clear, but I want to see control in the midfield. That's where I see them taking this game. Is if they stop the clears, they start going for simple dribbles, control touches, finding passes. That's where they get their chances, like that from Pallets! Dunked in by 6! But it's Team EVO Fatal in the lead! Pallets on the lobber! 6 couldn't get to it! And Team EVO on the board! Zenith Gaming, where is that response? They've been so good at doing it so far this series. Now they have a little bit of plays, a little bit of work that they have to do, a little bit of momentum against them. How do they counter it? Infield pass. 6, net there, Inertia redirect, can't get to it. Alex will be on the receiving end of that save, but using all of his boost to get the clear out. Nevin has the dribble. 1v2, Pallets and Leopard there. That flick through! Pallets keeps the block. Nevin again, going around the back wall. Pallets will challenge, but no boost to get another touch. Krontek has to follow, but no boost himself. Zenith Gaming still keep it. Inertia, flip reset. Now goes for goal. Pallets with a huge pinch. And it's Team EVO Fatal. Look for number 3, Pallets. Not on, it will be Nevin who will catch this one, try to control it out. Again, subbing in for Zenith Gaming today, Nevin has had a stellar performance so far, but only one team can take this series. Inertia, whiffed on it, that one's gonna fall through for Pallets. And Team EVO Fatal taking every goal they can get. Inertia gonna make the clear. Saw Leopard trying to challenge him. No clear isn't gonna help him much either. Team EVO Fatal know how to take this ball and put it in. Halfway through Game 5. Halfway closer to taking the series, to preventing the reverse sweep. Leopard trying to get a third. Team EVO, keep this up. But Inertia, 2 touches away, 3 touches, 4 touches. Krontek not there, and 6 could score. But that shot needed more power on it. Leopard's got an open goal the other way. Nobody back. It's Leopard. It's all Leopard. And it's only Leopard. As Team EVO Fatal will go again down the field. Big goals this time. The pressure starting to be overwhelming here for Zenith Gaming. Now they need to make quite the comeback. Comeback that you don't see very often. Inertia. 6 can't follow it up as Alice will send it away. Leopard. Nevin. Now the pinch. 6 waiting. Zenith Gaming, can they take that shot? They will not find it, but still sent in field as Team EVO Fatal keeping close on the ball as they have to. They've got to find their chances. Pallets saw the opening given by 6, but could not take it. Zenith Gaming at this point need to score. That's a great play. Leopard waiting under it. The follow-up shot needs to come here from Nevin, but he's not on. Inertia will be nearing the front post, and Zenith Gaming are not giving up hope just yet in Game 5. Nevin and Inertia work together. A little over a minute to go. 2 goals needed for Zenith. The run has only begun at the end of this game. As Inertia, that bit doesn't get much of the block there, and Alex gonna have to be careful. Nearly bumped out as well. Now he will be bumped out. Team EVO just trying to chase this ball down. No contact made there. Contact just running away from Zenith Gaming. At this point for Team EVO, all about wasting time. They aren't going to look to score anymore. A 2-goal lead should be good enough for them with how their defense is played, but you know this side, they want another. It's open! It's still kept out. It bounced across the goal line, but nobody from Zenith Gaming able to put in the finishing touch. EVO Fatal go the other way. 30 seconds remain. And Zenith Gaming still need 2. That one put on by Nevin. Alex keeping away as Inertia. Zenith have to throw everybody upfield as Inertia up quick will win the challenge. Pallets will be back in time. Time running out here. EVO Fatal holding on for a little bit longer. Great 50 win from Pallets. 6 still not able to get offense, and time will run out. Zenith Gaming unable to complete the reverse sweep. Team EVO Fatal have won on this stream, and what a win it is in a match that has playoff implications. They're holding on to that top 3 spot, bringing even more pressure on Zenith Gaming by the end of this season. Again, a big win for Team EVO Fatal, one they definitely needed. I mean, with what we saw here out of Team EVO Fatal, what a performance. Not much else I can say other than that for EVO Fatal, though. And they have this is probably one of the most important matches of their season. Now all they need to do is play against Cookie Crew Black, a team that they are expected to take down. They can lock in a place in that wildcard, potentially even that top spot if White and Affinity Sapphire don't play well. EVO Fatal. Can't say much else except just what a performance. Holding on until the final games. They won't be happy that it did take that long, but they'll be happy that at least they took it. A 3-2 victory. What an end to our night here. And again, Team EVO Fatal will be our winners here. So let's take a look at our schedule one last time to see what happened. To join in here with Team EVO Fatal, but for now, again, we'll review what we've seen. We saw Slothlight sweep Goody Downfall. Now, obviously, Team EVO Fatal winning against Zenith Gaming, and joining us to talk about it is the captain, Leopard. Welcome in, Leopard. It's been a long time since you've won on this stream, my friend, and you've finally been able to do so. This season for Team EVO Fatal has been a real long learning curve, but you guys must be feeling pretty good now. That is a massive win, probably the most important of your season so far.
It really is.
I mean, I went to Game 5 as well. Zenith Gaming picking up steam, almost made that reverse sweep. You know, did you ever second guess yourself at any point, ever second guess your team's ability at any point to be able to prevent them from getting that reverse sweep?
Not really. It's just like we kind of through game 3. We could have easily swept. Like, not easily. Like they are good opponents, but like we could have definitely taken game 3, but we kind of threw it away and just started rushing our touches and all that.
You know, obviously, you knew just as much as I did about how important this was for playoff implications. Zenith Gaming is a team that's right behind you in those standings. So, you know, you obviously knew that. What did you guys do to try to calm down your nerves? Because it's so easy to get flustered. It felt like at times you guys did, but at Game 5, you had everything kind of confirmed and calmed down. What did you guys do to not get flustered? Because you knew just how important this match was, as much as everybody else does.
Honestly, we just took a breather and just calmed down. Game 4, we kind of just gave them the ball a lot more than we usually do, but we were like, whatever, it happens. And then we were just like, okay, Game 5, we can't do that again. Let's just take control early on and not let them take the win against us.
for you, Lepid, as well. I'm sure that obviously your last season's playoff performance obviously isn't affecting you a lot in this one. You were able to get to top 4 on Team EVO Academy last season and an incredible run. Obviously, you have aspirations to make it there as well, but I'm sure right now in this part of your season, just thinking about the wild card, you know, is that still kind of on your mind? Just making sure you win, get to the wild card. Kind of what's running through your head at this point during your season?
Um, Honestly, I just want to take it one match at a time. If we go into wildcard, sure, I'll run into wildcard again, just like I did with Team Evo Academy, and then go all the way through that, easy peasy, and then get to the playoffs, and this time win it.
You guys had to play it confidently again. Congrats on your win, though. A very important performance, and again, as I mentioned, probably your most important win so far this season. A big win for you, Lepid, and for Team Evo Fatal. Not only have you finally been able to get a win on the stream, which it felt like it's taken forever for you guys to be able to get that, you've had some unfortunate losses on this stream. Not only that, but it's also just important in your ATS standings. You guys now holding into that top 3 spot. Only have to play Cookie Clue Black to guarantee that spot, and if you win, you do guarantee it at this point in your season. So you guys have been looking pretty good so far. So kind of how are you feeling about now kind of getting to play against Cookie Crew Black for your final week? How does that feel for you overall?
Honestly, I'm excited because I feel like we could honestly just sweep them and end it there with a good like end to our season. And then obviously there's wildcard, which we have to work towards, but I'm pretty confident.
Well, as you should be. Again, congratulations though on your win here. Lepid, before you leave here and celebrate with the rest of Team Evo Fatal, are there any last things you want to say? Any shoutouts? Any final words you want to say?
Shout out to my teammates, shout out to Evo, shout out to Seth, shout out to my family, and friends. And
Okay.
shout out to you too for casting.
Oh, of course. My pleasure. I was happy to get to see you guys get that win. A huge victory. A great series as well going all the way to Game 5. But congratulations on your win here, Lepid. And for Team Evo Fatal as you guys take down Zenith Gaming.
Yes, sir.
And as Lepid there joining us in from Team Evo Fatal to talk about that 3-2 victory. What a way to end our night, and what a way for us to see this night end. Thank you all so much for joining the Spodia stream. We will have we are guaranteed the Team Ignition match. It is actually going to be tomorrow. By the way, Team Ignition versus HP Hydra Pack. We were scheduled for earlier today. It's going to be tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern. You'll be seeing a post about it on social media at SpodioCRL. For now, take care. Have a great night. We're going to get a raid going as, again, you guys were amazing tonight. Have a great night, everybody. Take care. We'll be back again with more action tomorrow, and we'll see you guys then here on the Spodia stream. Have a good night.